What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Danmachi. Now, today we're going to be talking about the weekly news, but before we get into it, there's something really important that we need to talk about. If you remember back a little bit ago, there was, well, basically all the spoken word portions, all the audio for the latest tale actually was, like, they kind of told us it's not going to be out yet. It's going to be probably another 2 weeks at this point even before we see it. Well, it seems like even part 3 has now been delayed. So we're talking maybe another... At this point, I was expecting about 2 weeks for part 3. It seems like part 3 might be another 3 to 4 weeks away. There is no definite date yet. And if there's any indication, there's actually no Danmachi live stream yet next week. So there's no, like... We'll still talk about the news, but there's not going to be anything really new to talk about. So... yeah, we might be in a bit of a lull period while we wait for them to get all the audio recordings, finish up part 2, and then get part 3 fully produced. So, but I'll tell you why that's good, and we'll get into it here in a moment. JP 15-day anniversary, though, let's start it off with this, because J15 1500-day anniversary, I think I said 15-day anniversary, 1500-day anniversary. Thank you for continuing to support Danmemo. Here's why it's a good thing. Up to 1,500 Iris. 1,500 day missions, we get 1,500 Iris. That's a great thing. Like, I'm going to be honest, I went in, like, all in on the Aphrodite banner after telling myself I wasn't going to. And because of that, I'm extremely low on Iris. Now, to be fair, I have a lot that I can still farm up. It's a thing. But having another 1,500 Iris is going to be wonderful. And kind of bad. But I'll get to that here in a moment, okay? So the event period begins, says Thursday, 7/29. That's going to, of course, be tomorrow for us because, well, this is all in JP time. Description. Special missions where you can get up to 1,500 Iris will be available. There'll be a total of 10 missions with 150 Iris each. Okay, what are those missions? Well, JP 1500-day anniversary, earn Heroic Flames times 1,500. 1500-day anniversary, S-clear all the main story for Bell episode 47. We're getting new Bell episodes too, by the way. And that's only on normal. You don't have to do hard or very hard. That's only on normal. 150 more. Mission 3. 1500 days anniversary, cumulative record buster 100 million points. I'm going to be honest with you guys, that sounds daunting. 100 million is nothing in this day and age. I hit like over 1 billion last time with a team that really had absolutely no place doing that. So 100 million should be simple. I'll start building teams and we'll see if we can get on that for you guys so you guys can get that. That'll only be in the next record buster. Make note of that. Only in the next record buster. If you miss out on that, you kind of do miss out. So that is something we're going to have to work on seriously. 1500 days anniversary, Battle Princess 3 in Undertale Skira. Shouldn't be that hard. Undertale Skira, like the first few, you know, like getting up to Battle Princess really ain't that big a deal. That'll be live here again. We'll talk about that shortly. S-clear Goddess Campanella. Of course, we're getting that back, and that's up through very hard. You will have to S-clear up through very hard, but it's going to be pretty easy. That's going to be a rerun. We'll get that here in a few moments. We'll talk about it in a few months, I should say. 1500 days anniversary, Battle Princess 1 in Wargame. So the next Wargame that comes out, not this coming week, but the following week, Battle Princess 1, you'll get that. S-clear all the main story, Bell episode 51. Yes, we are, like I said before, we are getting new Bell episodes. So, and that's only for normal mode. Not very hard. Note that. Another 1,500. Okay. True Familia Royale. Get over 15 mil personal score. Remember, Familia Royale, that's cumulative. Easy peasy. Record Buster. That's not this upcoming Record Buster this week, but the Record Buster the week after that. 100 million points. Once again, fairly easy. And then Battle Princess 1 in the Wargame following that. So you've got some time, but you do want to be diligent. 1,500 Iris up for grabs, guys. Just absolutely perfect. Here's where a lot of us are kind of going, because starting tomorrow, to celebrate 1,500 days, we will be holding a JP 1,500 days anniversary gacha. Fiesta, Elf, Leafia, and Fiesta Princess Eyes. If nothing else, you want the size. Which sucks for me because I went all in for Aphrodite. So, let's talk about this. This is a new banner. A secondary banner incoming for Part 2. Pain and suffering. I'm with you, right? I'm 100% with you on this one, guys. I don't want this, but these units are really good. Let's talk about Leafia real quick, okay? First of all, she is a magic type, okay? Notice that HP is almost at 4,000. A little bit of CP, and she's right there. Great unit. Magic attack is 2,100. She's going to be a crazy good hitter. Defense is even 508. That's pretty respectable. So, and her agility is 1137. So she's going to be fast. Basically, remember last year we had those magic rush teams? Get the feeling we're about to see that again. Leafia, skill 1. Fast. Agility down 35%. Ugh. For all foes. Wind resist down 40% for 5 turns. And that's agility and wind resist down for 5 turns. Add 3 additional actions, foes, plural, low wind magic attack, and shorten status buff by 1 turn. She's so good for Wargame, guys. Crazy good for Wargame. Skill 2, fast, high wind magic attack with high unguard rate. Magic resist down 35%, self magic, dex, and wind attack damage plus 50%. Now remember, well, she doesn't get any buffs on skill 1. Look at her stats. That hit ain't going to feel great. Especially if you have somebody that can buff her before the fast attack. Don't think there's very many people, if any, on the team that can do that. But, yeah, she going to be really good. She can be really good. The only downside is she doesn't get her wind buff until after, like, turn 2. But by that point, it's wind magic and dex buff, no less. So she's not only, like, super fast, in it quickly, with a lot of debuffs, she's also in it for the long haul, too. You want this Leafia. I hate to say that. And she is not time limited. Make note. Not a time limited unit. But you're going to want this unit. I know. A lot of us are saving Part 3. And we're over here going, why? But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Skill 3, high wind magic attack. Skill damage plus 35% per self magic dex buff. It's not the greatest thing in history, but it is respectable in this situation. But once again, you're not going to use it terribly often. She's really skill 1, skill 2. SA, ultra wind magic attack with temporary great magic boost and allies 80% magic and wind attack damage for 3 turns. Damn, girl. You want her. She's really good. You're going to want her. Passives are 35% earth resistance. Counters are wind magic attack. And foe shortens status buff by 1 turn. Hold up. Every time she counters a unit, she's going to drop their status buffs. She can be deadly. This unit's going to be stupid deadly. Believe me. This unit's going to be absolutely ridiculous. 35% magic, agility, and dex, 60% counter damage, and 20% damage on critical. Mark my words, max her out, or you'll be sorry. Same with this eyes. What is going on? Fiesta Princess eyes. HP is 1278. That's one of the highest, if not the highest HP in the game. MP is 244. Physical attack and magic attack are both 472, and defense is 246. Now, it is worth noting she does not favor physical or magic, but she doesn't do either one terribly amazingly. She just does kind of okay there. Dex skill is off the charts. 617 is a really good dex skill. Agility ain't so great. Endurance ain't so great. But check this out. Self. SA gauge charge 111%. With strength, magic, and dex 25%. Whoever she's tied to is going to be beastly. And that 472 up there is going to be forgivable because of the strength, magic, and dex buff. you want this unit. Basically, Casino Seer just became utterly worthless in the game. You want this unit. You really do. Like, trust me. For as often as I use both last year's Finn and Casino Seer together on a team, I know I had this one out here, you couldn't see it. For as often as I use them together on a team, you're going to want this unit. You really will. Especially if you don't have Casino Seer, but believe me, she's going to be used a lot. Oof! Good news is, though, free 11 draw gotchas coming back every single day. Starting tomorrow through the 12th, every single day we're going to get more of that stuff. A daily free 11 draw gotcha will be available for 15 consecutive days. From this gotcha, you'll be able to draw the regular units added during the 4th anniversary, such as Aphrodite, Artemis, the new Leafia, and the new Eyes. Ooh. Daddy-like. You know, this actually might be a great opportunity. Just hang tight on your summons. See what you get from this. I mean, you're not going to MLB the units most likely, but that is kind of our saving grace. I need 2 Aphrodites, and I haven't put them in yet. I'm probably just going to, like, hang on and see if I get these. Free 11 draws every day, guys. That's totally worth. Absolutely totally worth. Take advantage. Take advantage 100%. Free 11 draw gotcha. This is the new gotcha. Of course, it's got Aphrodite, Leafia, Eyes, and actually, for real, Artemis. All these units are really, really stellar. If you were like me and you went in on the Artemis and yeah, the Artemis and Aphrodite banner, sorry, I told you guys to be careful with that one. I did not know this was happening, to be fair, and those units are really good. But if you're like me and you have a few more bonds left for one of these units, you probably are like over here like, yay, which I am right now too. But boo, because I got to blow another 4,000 Iris and then save for the anniversary banners again. This is the life of a Danmemo player. Moving on. But as I said, before we move on, as I said, since we're getting this for 2 weeks straight, maybe you can pull those units, at least enough of them, and then on like the last day before it goes away, save up your Iris and say, okay, cool, here we go. I'm gonna guess, because it does say this is going through the 12th of August. That's when we were supposed to get part 3. There might be something else coming in the meantime, but yeah, I would expect another week to maybe 2 weeks before part 3 drops after that. So we might have some time. We'll probably have some time. Okay. Goddess Campanella. This is coming right back. Basically nothing too interesting or important about the story other than the fact that you get a 4-star guaranteed 11 draw for completing very hard. Take advantage, y'all. Take advantage. Okay. Here, new login bonuses. So for the next 3 weeks, we got some pretty sweet login bonuses. 15 Hero Fauna right there at the end. Love that. I got some medium Fauna. Got some large Fauna. 150 large Fauna a day. What? Well, that's the thing. Is that 15 million Valis? No. I got my... That's 150 million Valis. No. Do I have my... Oh, it's a deceiving number. That is 150 million Valis. Do I have my numbers wrong on that one? Like, it's... Anyway, that's a lot of Valis incoming in week 2. 15 of all the potato snacks. You guys always want potato snacks. 150 of each of the books. That's a good thing. And 15 Ascension Fauna. Log in every day. Don't be a fool. This game will literally just reward you for existing. I love it so much. Love it, love it. As I predicted, Finn is back for Record Buster. If you have Hyacinthos, I think is how his name is pronounced. I always butcher his name. If you have him, you are about to have a lot of fun in this one. It's going to be hilarious. We're finally going to see how much damage he's actually capable of producing, and I promise you, it's going to be a riot watching him go to town. It's going to be so much fun watching him just absolutely dominate this opponent. Finn, Record Buster, looking forward to this a lot. A lot. Mark my words. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm pretty sure, could be wrong, pretty sure unless he's got crazy good fire resistance, even Tiona would be pretty sweet in here. If you remember last time we tested Tiona, like with a proper fire team, which I do have now, she was capable of a lot more damage. She was capable of like close to 14 mil, maybe more. Hayakinto's not quite capable of that. He's missing the SA of it, SA to do that, but he still will be capable of like basically his skill 3 will hit for will hit for basically the equivalent of what SAs normally do. So if you don't have Hayakintos, I'll tell you, I'd go whale for him if you haven't finished the banners. CP item quest is back. Pretty straightforward stuff. Every single day, run this and get awesome CP items. CP items equals stronger units and more iris. We'll cover that in its own video. Go to town. 7th Zone will be back as well. Dropped a video last night on the current 7th Zones. Guys, 7th Zones, and I believe this is still going to be double rewards. Just keep going, guys. Grind those bad boys out. It is just not worth it to skip 7th Zone. Period. End of discussion. War Game is coming back, not this week, but the following week, and it'll be a regular war game as well. So nothing really too crazy to say there. Undertale Skira, though, is coming back. Let me know you guys' thoughts. Did you like Undertale Skira, or did you feel like maybe that was kind of a less than stellar thing? I kind of like it, but also like I really got to work on my team building because my team building has been fairly subpar. So I really got to like dive deep on this one this time. Lost way too many fights that I was confident I was going to win. So I'm going to personally have to work on that. We'll probably talk about it again. I think Undertale Skira is going to be really interesting as far as PvP goes. Celestial Festival Gacha. Guaranteed 4-star on the 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th pulls if you have paid Iris. It's a golden opportunity. I skipped the last one. And I'm going to be honest here. I'm most likely to only hit this once or twice, if I do at all. Just because a lot of these units. So if you're not familiar with Celestial Festival Gacha, I will talk about this when it drops, and I'll probably do a poll or two for the video. But I'm going to be honest here. Look at the lineup of units. Now, to be fair, I don't think this has been updated in quite a bit of time. But basically, you get to pick a 4-star, and you get to pick 3 4-stars, 2 adventures and an assist. And I don't believe the new units will be in here, the ones from the anniversary. Not the time limited, but the non-time limited that will be on the 11 draws. I don't believe they're going to be in here. Now, if they are, it's kind of a no-brainer, but I don't believe they're going to be in here. This will be whatever the general pool is, which means there will be some really great units in here. And, you know, a lot of those units that I skipped over like spring will be available. And basically you get a 1 in 3 chance of pulling one of the units that you put in your bin. But the thing is, and the reality here is, you probably want to save your paid Iris for the anniversary. Because how long are those units going to stay on top? Not completely sold. Not 100% certain that they will. So, yeah, we'll talk about that. And we'll like maybe make a tier list of units that you can like put on your thing. I know everyone loves those tier lists. Ooh, that got so many thumbs downs. But we'll work on it. We'll see what we can do. Celestial Festival Gacha is interesting. But like I said, last time I skipped it, I'm really on the fence. Because like I said, I feel like the anniversary unit's going to be so much better. But we'll see. We'll see when it happens. Iris combo with another item. This has already been around. It's coming back around. It's a pretty respectable value. Hero Lights used to be about the equivalent of like a multi. Now they're a lot less expensive, and I appreciate that. But these things are precious. They're very hard to come by. So for me, I appreciate another opportunity to actually purchase some with physical monies. But that's the thing. That's pretty much everything, guys. So tomorrow, the anniversary campaign, the anniversary gacha, CP item quest, the daily missions start, 7th Zone, and Record Buster are back. Now, Celestial Festival Gacha kicks off next week, so you have some time to decide what you're going to do with that. The login bonus will start obviously on Thursday. Remember, these are all in JP time, so just a day less than what it's claiming. Iris combo with another item. That's all going to basically reset on the 1st. Undertale Skewer will be back on the 1st, which is weird, but it's a thing. Remember, that's like going to be a monthly thing. So basically, it's going to run most of the month. Probably 3 to 4 weeks and then end. Celestial Festival Gacha, Goddess Campaniella, Valis Quest. Remember, we talked about that last time. 7th Zone and Wargame will be back next week. Since Wargame is not a prelim, so, you know, you can not do that one and not get Iris rewards. Just do your daily. Do your War Games runs, guys. When it's a real War Game and there's Iris rewards, just take advantage. That pretty much am it. Now, we do know that Familia Royale is coming in at some point. Probably the week after this. So, time to start preparing. Time to start preparing today. Familia War Game just ended. So, I don't think there's one more fight. I think it just literally ended. So, if you do not have a Familia, we are going to start Familia recruitment up again. We'll probably be doing most of it on live stream to make it a little bit easier. Live streams are Tuesday and Wednesday at, I say 9 p.m. I never actually make 9 p.m. In the evening, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. We will start. You know what? No, 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. 9 p.m. Eastern tonight and tomorrow night. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it a thing. I can't let, you know, like, things just engulf my day. We've got to do this. We've got to get back down to an actual schedule for you guys, so you guys have some stability in your life. Because, yeah, I won't be that rock. So 9 p.m. Tuesday and Wednesday, we will be live. We'll be doing some Familia recruitment. We'll be doing all that stuff. We'll be back on Saturday and Sunday as well at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Whatever the hell that is your time. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. I'll be back with more Danmachi really soon.